Hello, it's Andy Graham of the Ask Andy Show. I've been to 90 countries and traveled non-stop worldwide for 16 plus years. I'm in Vilcabamba, Ecuador, and I answer questions about like a lifestyle. And a lot of times I seem to get into how to live, like a life coach. Okay. Hi Andy, I just started watching your videos and they're great because they offer scenes off the beaten trail, not tourist traps. I'm in Vilcabamba, which is pretty much a tourist trap, guys. Okay, thanks for that. My questions are about Ecuador. Why did you choose Vilcabamba, and why did you spend the night in the airport instead of taking public transportation like a bus? Okay, I've already answered this question before, but I'm in Vilcabamba for one reason. It has the perfect climate altitude at 5,000 feet above elevation, above sea level. In the tropics, 23.5 degrees below the equator to 23.5 degrees above the equator. The Capricorn and Cancer, these two places, is called the tropics. At 23.5 degrees, at 1,500 meters or 500 feet, the climate's almost paradise. Some of the places are, and I've been to many of these places around the planet. I'm actively always looking for them. Sometimes it can be too rainy, but they're never really needed much more than a light jacket. Okay, so I'm here for the climate, and I wanted to see if it has the expat community that I want to live in. And so I'm just giving it an interview that may be a place where I could return all the time. I will tell you right now, it's not for me. Okay, so Vilcabamba is a way too old mentality, and it's too American for me. It's a very Americanized, politically correct place, sort of like America with hippy dippies. Okay, so it's not for me, but it's a really good place for a person that maybe. The value of this place is that if you've never been outside the United States, this is like easing yourself into Vilcabamba. So there is a benefit. So if you've never been outside the United States and you're coming along, this is a great place because it's not very Ecuadorian and it's not very Latino. It's very much a group of 60 to 65-year-old Americans that set up shop and basically running it kind of like an American community. It's not very Ecuadorian at all. You don't even have any of these little old ladies. Just very seldom you see any of the typical Ecuadorian people. Okay, it's mostly Spain blood that, yeah, so it's and it's very small. It's only 8 blocks by 8 blocks. Okay, I spent the night in the airport because my plane had a 7-hour layover, and I had to get on another plane and come to Cuenca. So, and truthfully, the cheapest way to fly down here is probably to fly to Cuenca or Guayaquil, spend a day or two, buy a ticket there, and then come down. But that's really for the guy like me that would really know how to do things. But I bought a ticket all the way to Cuenca, and then took the bus from Cuenca, which is another 5 hours. So it's quite a trip, and it's quite difficult to fly in Loja and get a ticket. So the cost just keeps exaggerating, right, and going up. I don't know which. I mean. Okay, Suna was wondering about attire, sunscreen, immunizations, any tips for women traveling alone. Okay, again, Theresa, you're asking a whole book full of stuff. Okay, and I'm going to write a city guide for Vilcabamba, and after I'm done with it in August, you should buy that book. Or if you actually can see it online, if you we actually allow people to see everything that's online in the members area of the book. The actual book is online in a way after I'm finished when you are you join the Hobo Traveler Club membership community, and then you get certified that you're an actual person. We send you a code to your place, so it's $25 for that. So But if you get the book, you get both of them because you have a way from buying the book to get into the online version. But becoming a certified member is the way to actually get things. And plus, guess what? If you get certified and I actually, member and I know you're doing it, I will actually reply to emails better and things like that. And you can actually ask questions inside the community, and I reply because this is not a. Basically everybody wants to get a guidebook for free, and that's just not going to happen. But again, I again would say pay for 3 hours of thing, and we can talk it over, right? And we can talk for 3 hours, and by the time you're done, you might be able to get done. I don't want you to come to one place. I want you to choose 4 or 5 is your short list, and go to all 5 of them before you jump and move to a place. Although Vilcabamba seems to be the perfect place for anybody that was afraid of the 2000 Y2K thing or the Mayan New Year's. They had a big influx of people that are afraid of everything, and they came here to hide from that. And there's a lot of people that here that go up into the mountains and smoke dope, because there's a lot of ex-hippies that want to go to a place where they feel like they're free to go smoke dope and do hallucinogens. So this is kind of a special place for that. But they have that also in San Marcos, in Lake Atalan, and different places. But most travel communities abroad are more about older men, like Thailand, Philippines. It's all like older men trying to find young women. This is really a husband and wife area. We're Vilcabamba, and it's a retired over 60 husband and wife community, and so it's kind of like an old folks home. But I'm a little worried about the medical, because the closest real medical is in Loja, maybe 50 miles away. So it's not that convenient for all your westernized stuff. But strangely, a lot of people here are on the idea that no medicine, no nothing, they're very natural here, and they want nothing to do with doctors. So, but that's okay if you don't have any serious problems, right? But all the questions, you guys, please try to limit this to one question, and don't think I can just answer any and all questions on a video properly. It's just not right. So, but the 2 ways for your solution, I'll give you a solution, is you can pay me for an hour at $50 or 3 hours for $35 an hour, and you get on the bottom of Hobo Traveler, and there's a place to pay me with PayPal, and we can talk about it, which would be the real savvy move, because that would give you a one-on-one discussion with me, and we can, you know, and some of these fears and questions that you have that you don't want to admit on camera, right? Yeah, people have some really things that you don't want to talk about, right? And then the other one is to wait for the guidebook, and most of these questions will be answered in the guidebook. Okay, City Guide. Thank you, Andy Graham. Thank you, Theresa. Please, people, send me questions, but please make it a title to a question. Think of like if I was putting a title to one of my YouTube videos. That's how long your question can be, because I got my readers. I'm trying to allow my readers to watch the videos they want to watch, and not the videos that just, you know, they're not going to watch it at all if it's not specific, because it's too much rambling, right? And I already ramble enough. Okay, Andy Graham.